I think sometimes we need to just be careful about the naysayers when they tell you not to do certain things, because there were folks who told me that because of my accent, because of my color, that you will not do well as the practicing endodontist in Georgia. And they were all wrong. I had a mentor who.
By the way, Maddie, I love the naysayers in the world, because the naysayers just make me want to dig deeper. Whenever I have someone tell me, whenever I have someone tell me that you can't do this, all that does is motivate me further. And I know you're the same way.
I guess you did that. So when I finished, I had one of my mentors that I named the room after him. He believed in me. And Bob, Dr. Luchin, he really believed in me. And he said, you should go into private practice. You should. So what I did was, that was so unique. What I did was, I went out and just visited some of the 10 practices that I can find close by in the state of Georgia. Just visit, stay in a motel, just visit and see what they're doing. And I learned a lot, because I saw what they were doing, that some of this was good, I can learn from them, and some of them was things I can do differently. And Gary, I'm just a copycat, because I just picked those pieces from those different offices, and I was able to put it or build my own practice that represent my philosophy, and the rest is history.
Now, did you then start a practice, or did you purchase an existing practice?
I started a practice from scratch.
And just for keeping our timeline going, when was that? What year was that?
I was in 2000.
So in 2000, shortly after completing your residency, then you started a practice from scratch. And just for the record, that is in Augusta, Georgia, correct?
That's correct.
By the way, there's a rather famous golf course there that we all know about. We're going to come back and talk about that for just a minute. But yes, Manny Nago practices in Augusta, Georgia, home of Augusta National, which is also the home of the Masters golf tournament. We're going to come back and talk about that. Stay tuned. If you like golf, you're going to love this story, but stay tuned.